Yes, and we are live. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Goddess Temple Sunday. Abiola here, and I'm so excited that you came to play with me this Sunday. Goddess Temple Sunday is the weekly blast of inspiration, motivation, and transformation to set your week off right. I am the founder of womanifesting.com and the Spiritpreneur Guru Academy for coaches, healers, and creative consultants. Now, if you happen to be watching this on the replay, good for you. Kudos for you for showing up on the replay. But we want you to come and party with us live every single Sunday morning, afternoon or evening, depending on where you are, but 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you can bask in all of this goddess energy. Hello, Goddess Melissa's in the house. Goddess Norma is here. Goddess Maria is here. Goddess Rosie is here. Goddess Shane is here. Goddess Allison is here. And the goddesses are gathering. Yes. It is a beautiful, beautiful Sunday. Something very interesting has happened to me this winter. Usually winter makes me kind of like bluesy and kind of like I get seasonal affective disorder. And I don't want to say depression in the recent years because I don't want to disrespect people who are really in a state of depression. So I'm going to say just kind of bluesy and kind of like, But an interesting thing has happened. I am appreciating the winter for what it is. And maybe it's because, you know, we're having a kind of a warmish winter in New York. Knock on wood. I don't want to jinx it. What can I knock wood? I got no wood to knock. Okay, here. But I've been like, you know, like refusing to participate in those, oh my goodness, it's so cold conversations to a degree, and being like, well, it's winter, it's January, it is what it is, but it's clear and it's beautiful. And, you know, as long as there's no precipitation, it's all good. Grand Rising Goddess Tiffany is here, and Goddess Purposely Full is also in the house. So I had this beautiful lesson, well, a couple of them that I am wanting to share with you. But of course, let's first begin with gratitude, because we can't just step into this beautiful, magical room looking at all of these goddesses from around the globe. I see you as clearly as you are here with me right now, and not just be in a state of gratitude that we opened our eyes, that we were given grace to have another day to be able to do this again. Yes, crowns up, as my VIP client, Goddess Neath, just said, crowns up and on for 2019. Yes. So right now, goddesses, I want you to see and feel the energy of all of the beautiful, incredible women that are here with us throughout time and space, you know, who may be watching this on the replay or who are here with us right now, who are global. You know, someone checked in the other day from Uganda. Still haven't had Antarctica, but every other place else. Yes, we've had somebody check in from Alaska once. So right now, let's just feel the energy of being a part of a global sisterhood. Take a breath, because being a part of a global sisterhood, a sisterhood of women, somewhere in our bodies, we recognize this. Somewhere in our souls, this is familiar to us. Sitting around with women folk and creating the world the way that we want it to be. How incredible, how beautiful, how special, and how magical that we were chosen at such a time as this, when all of this is possible, to be able to come together in this way. And we begin with grace and gratitude for the Creator, for the Force, for God, for the Most High, for the universe. And take a deep breath, and we begin with Mother, Father, God. Thank you so much for blessing us with another wonderful opportunity to open our eyes and do this again today. We know that this already is a gift. This already, the fact that we have opened our eyes, the fact that we have the riches and abundance to be able to speak into a device and share in a global sisterhood is magnificent. We know that many today would have given all of their riches for one more day, but they were unable to do so. And so we tap into the ultimate riches, the ultimate abundance, the ultimate gift. The opportunity to be here another day and share the gifts that we came to share. And so allow us to feel your energy, to feel your power when we're trying to make decisions and we're going through our daily life, to be able to ask ourselves, what is the most self-loving choice that I can make? What is here for me? And to remember that life is happening for us, not to us. And I ask you for strength and for grace and for guidance to please continue to guide my words and guide my actions. And I ask you, where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say? And to whom? I am your faithful and obedient daughter. And for this, I am so very, very grateful. Amen, Ashe, and so it is. We receive it in your name. Amen, Ashe, and so it is, goddesses. Crowns up. Yes, let's begin. Let's begin. Let's begin. Yay! Goddess Shu is in the house. Let me take this second to speak to my VIP client, Goddess Shu, and tell her I am happy to see you and feel your beautiful face and beautiful energy. I have been thinking about you and praying for you, and I love you. I miss you. Whenever you're ready, come back into the VIP group. I can't wait to bask in your beauty and your energy and all of your wisdom. Goddess Marlene is here, as well as a beautiful Goddess Dawn. Oh my goodness. I am just in awe of the incredible, beautiful life. I'm just gonna brag for a second that I've created for myself, that I get to be surrounded by you. Like you, the most incredible, amazing women, life-changing women on this planet. And I get to know you. I get to hang with you. I get to teach you, be taught by you, inspire you, work with you. It's amazing. And that's why I am so passionate about the Spiritpreneur movement, because this is what I want for you to be surrounded by your tribe, your amazing people who are coming to you, who are here for you. Like, this is, oh my goodness, everything. Thank you, Goddess Purposely Full over on Instagram, for shedding the love over there. Oh, yay, everybody sprinkling the love around beautiful Goddess Shu. Goddess Keisha Thompson from the UK is checking in, as well as Goddess Elisa. So I had this really beautiful lesson. You know, it's really powerful when your own lessons come back to you, the things that you have been sharing, and this could be as a coach, a teacher, a healer, you know, consultant, but it also could be, you know, for you as a parent or daughter or whatever it is. But it's always more powerful when the things that you have been teaching or saying, when they come boomeranging back to you. And so I was in kickboxing a couple of days ago, and I'm feeling really great. Maybe that's part of the winter, my winter blossoming, is that, you know, my kickboxing and my yoga, and it's just, you know, I was feeling really good, but I was also feeling like I'm not growing the way that I know that I should be. And maybe some of you feel this, you know, perhaps even, you know, some of you feel this when you sign up for the course, right? You sign up for Spiritpreneur Guru Academy, and you feel like, okay, I'm bobbing, I'm coasting along, but I know that I could be doing better. Hit the share button, right? Or you feel this on your job or wherever in your life. And my kickboxing teacher said to me, like, he came over, well, first he said, you know, well, when you get more coordinated, you know, whatever is going to happen. Dude, I've been waiting for that for 40 years. I'm not going to get more coordinated. It is what it is. We got to work with what we got, but it's all good. But he said, then he said something that was very powerful. He showed me how to do the move, right? And I'm jabbing, I'm crossing, jabbing, I'm crossing, you know, but it's like jab, cross, undercut, roundhouse, this, that, and the other. And he was like, okay, do it like this. And then he's like, okay, you see how that felt uncomfortable? He was like, that's where you have to go if you're wanting for it to be better. He's like, you keep doing it in the ways that are comfortable for you. You keep doing it in the ways that are easy for you. You're not going to grow muscles if you keep doing it in the way that is easy for you. It's in that extra stretch, in that, you know, not in the first 10 reps or 20 reps that are easy for you. It's in that 21st rep that is a stretch, that is an uncomfortable place to go into, that feels awkward, that feels stupid, that feels like, oh my goodness, I'm making a fool of myself. I'm awkward here. It's in that place where you're stretching into the discomfort, which is where you need to go. Which is, oh, as those of you know who rock with me, what I teach on a daily basis. But here it was boomeranging back to me in my life, and it made all of the difference. And it made all the difference for the rest of that class. And then for yesterday, when I went to my yoga class, I was applying that as well. Like, okay, yeah, wait, I've been doing yoga just to where it feels comfortable. But again, I'm not going into that growth zone. So maybe to kind of blast it out of our minds, because we talk about comfort zone. When you talk about things so much, they become kind of white noise, right? And so to blast it into a different area, let's call it a growth zone. Instead of, you know, you want to blast out of your comfort zone and into the growth zone. So I was doing my yoga practice from a place of the growth zone, stretching into where it felt uncomfortable, stretching into, you know, moving into where I know that I looked awkward and, you know, or, you know, was possibly embarrassing myself or whatever it was. And my yoga teacher yesterday came up to me and said, what happened? Something changed. Something changed. My yoga teacher was like, oh my goodness, now you're here. Welcome. And I've been here for the past however many months, right? 5 months or something like that. But my yoga teacher was like, welcome. You showed up today fully, finally. Thank you. I'm so glad that you are here. And I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And this is why no matter who we are, you know, coaches, healers, teachers, consultants, we need coaches, we need teachers, because you cannot perform surgery. The best surgeon cannot perform surgery, or should not, on themselves, right? And this is soul surgery that we're doing. And so pushing into the growth zone. Yes, Goddess Neith says that resonates with her, as well as Goddess Allison and Goddess Dawn. Goddess KJ is here. Yes, the growth zone. Pushing into that area where it is risky, where you are going to risk looking a fool, right? And that is okay, because with every single thing, when you were a baby, you didn't just get up one day and walk, you know, or whatever it was. You probably got up and tottered around a little bit, right? Even if you did appear to your parents to get up and just walk. Like, okay, you figured it out. You tested it out a little bit. But even when you got up and you did that first walk, you were wobbly at first, right? You were wobbly until you figured it out. When you got in a car to drive the first time, it was awkward. It was weird. It was like, okay, what do I do? Where do I, put this foot? What do I do? And then you got into a place where you get in and you drive and you're not thinking about it. The growth zone is where it's at and where we need to be for everything. Yes, Goddess Rosie, she says full surrender to the belief and the knowledge, the knowingness that it's not going to be perfect, and that is okay. That is fully okay. That is all right. Yes, yes, yes. And that's a part of it. Not only, so here's the shift. Not only is it okay, but that's a part of it. So when my kickboxing teacher said, get comfortable with how that feels right there, the awkwardness, the weirdness, okay, am I doing this right? That's the growth zone right there. That's what it is. That's what it is. And so I was so excited by this. And it was so funny how my yoga teacher then was able to see it immediately because it shifted everything. And so I am going to, for my clients, like, for example, Coach Roz, I got a challenge for you coming up, my beautiful goddess. I want to share a beautiful post that Coach Roz wrote this morning about this topic in the VIP coaching group. Yes, let's take a breath. Let's take a beautiful breath behind that. Yes, 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 the growth zone, the growth zone, the growth zone. So here's what Coach Roz wrote. She wrote, greetings, goddesses. My word for 2019 is flow. And what's interesting, I feel that there's another word that will come mid-year for me to use to finish this year out. But until then, I'm riding the wave of flow. Yeah, Teach, keep waiting for me to get more coordinated. It's coming. She says, and so far, I've been doing things to create flow in my business and life. For one, I'm no longer treating coaching and real estate as two separate businesses. I'm saying that my business is twofold and one flows into the other. Yes, 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 yes. She's saying next, Abiola has always talked about the law of attraction planner. This is the law of attraction planner. And she says, I'm not a planner girl at all. She says, I tried to do it last year and the year before that, and it just wasn't flowing, if you will. So this year I signed up for the free 30-day law of attraction planner. Yay! And she says she started using it in her Google Calendar and she feels so in the flow and glow. So she says, so I will be ordering my actual planner in rose gold. Yes, here's rose gold. I'm all about the rose gold. Yes. And she says it has been speaking to me lately. Yay, I'm in the flow. She says in December, Holy Spirit really started working on me and I felt a tremendous shift going on the inside of me that I could not explain even if I tried. She says, I'll get more into that in a later time. She says, nevertheless, for me to sit myself down long enough to use a planner, right, which was awkward, which was new, which was uncomfortable, which was weird, and fill out my Google Calendar is huge. She said two other interesting things happened last week. She says, my mom called me a guru and she meant it. Oh, that's so beautiful. Much love to your beautiful mommy. She says, I'm getting teary-eyed. She says, and when I was doing an interview with Goddess Neith for my podcast, she said, I called my business the Starting Over at 40 movement. Oh my goodness, the Starting Over at 40 movement. That is the dopeness. That's amazing. She says, this is huge. I've never called it a movement. And when I did, I felt something in me that makes me just say, wow. Okay, I'm done rambling for now. I just want to share this with my goddess sisters. Thank you for witnessing. That is so beautiful and so powerful. And so I asked her, I said, is it okay if I share this in Goddess Temple Sunday? And she said, yes, you can say my name like Destiny's Child. It is a testimony and a beautiful part of my journey. I'm embracing that I'm a coach, a healer, a divine teacher who helps women over 40 to gain clarity and confidence to pursue their dreams in this next exciting half of their lives. Oh my goodness. And she says, and thank you, Goddess Abiola. I love you so much. Thank you for being you. Thank you for pushing me to go deeper, reach higher, and seeing the light in me that I couldn't see for myself. I know that we're supposed to have a hot seat. I haven't forgotten. I will schedule it. I also want to schedule a private one-on-one with you. That is amazing. And I am so very proud of you, Coach Allison. You are amazing. And I'm so proud of you. That is so incredible. So incredible. Yes. Goddess Neith says, Goddess Allison, you are shining, sis. Goddess KJ says she can relate to you. Oh my goodness. Yes. Goddess Keisha Thompson says, so proud of you, Goddess Roz. Yes. Oh my goodness. I am so proud of you. And that's what happens when we dare to step into that growth zone. And so for this incredible movement, Coach Roz, I have a challenge for you. We are in January 13th. Okay. So between now and January 31st, you are going to sign up 3 one-on-one clients who are going to work with you for this movement. This is my challenge to you. We will continue this conversation in the VIP group. For those of you who are on the fence and about joining the Spiritpreneur Guru Academy tomorrow, I will make you an offer. I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. So pay attention to your email and you can come and play with us. But Coach Roz, that is my challenge to you on the Growth Edge, to invite 3 women to come into this incredible movement that you have birthed, to come and change their lives with you. I'm so proud of you. And I know that this starting over at 40 movement is going to be magnificent and huge, because what a gift that 40 for our generations, everybody who is here on the planet right now, isn't what 40 was, for our beautiful moms. It wasn't what it was for our grandmas, and so how amazing. Like, yay, she says, challenge accepted. Yes, Goddess Melissa, she says, get out of the broke zone and get out of the broke zone and into the growth zone. I love that. I love that. And so one of the big things that I took away from, my yoga teacher saying, oh, you showed up, or the lesson from my kickboxing teacher is that before that was the basic zone. So are you comfortable being basic? Hit the share button on that. Like, do you want to continue to be basic? We can be basic easily, right? And we can be basic and make it look good, right? Somebody is asking where to get the planners. I got you hooked up. It's over. If you go to Facebook, all of the links are there. The link for the free Law of Attraction Planner is right now on the Facebook live chat, tinyurl.com/free LOA planner. And you can print from there, tinyurl.com/free LOA planner. And for this planner, you can go to manifestyouryearplanner.com. manifestyouryearplanner.com. If you forget any of this, just come into the free Facebook group at I Manifest Magic and I'll hook you up. But are you comfortable being basic? Like, yeah, like, do you want to continue being basic? Is that where you want to be? And what I mean when I say we can make basic look good, it's because I'm in a room full of extraordinary women. Enchantress Jane, oh my goodness, magnificent. Goddess Allison, oh my goodness, like magnificent women, right? So what that allows us to do is, and Goddess Asante's life, I love your name, is allows us to be able to coast. It allows us to be able to show up half stepping. And it looks like, like I always say, you as a crew, as a tribe, all of us playing at 50% looks like 110% to someone else. And so they'll look and be like, oh my goodness, you got so much going on. And we're like, yeah, because we know we ain't doing ish. You're not doing anything. You're not playing full out. You're not showing up fully in your mind, your body, your soul to really be there and go all out and play full out. And playful out, and you're on the basic edge. Goddess KJ said, no, I don't want to be basic. Yes, Goddess, the toes crunching. Yes. 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 Goddess Allison says, ain't no half stepping in hip hop mode. I see you, Goddess. Yes. And so being basic is not acceptable anymore for a number of different reasons. Being basic is not acceptable for turn on the news, like just basically, right? With what is going on in the world, you are needed on the front. And no matter what it is, like for all of you who are in this room, I know for a fact that your work is life-changing, even though it feels like, well, how could, for example, you are a beauty blogger or a fitness blogger. Well, am I changing the world? Yes. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Look how my fitness teachers changed my world this season, this week, right? Like, yes, you are. Yes, you are. If you're, the starting over at 40 movement that Coach Roz just birthed and blossomed and moved into world shifting, life shifting. There's a reason why the largest group of entrepreneurs, largest growing group of entrepreneurs right now is women. And women, we go back and we change the communities. When we have abundance, we bring it on home. We bring it back to our communities. And so, yes, this is world shifting and life shifting, and you are needed on the front. And then also, another reason why we don't want to be basic is for the sacrifices that our incredible mothers and grandmothers and foremothers have made, who did not have the choices that we have, who had to suffer through, whatever experiences, whether it is, bad, financial situations or, bad, unhealthy marriages or relationships or whatever it is. They didn't make those sacrifices so that we could be basic, like real talk. Like they didn't go through all of that for us to just show up and coast. Like for real. Like they just did not, so it is incumbent, yes, I said incumbent, on every single human in the sound of my voice to think, okay, how now am I going to stretch from my basic zone into my growth zone? How now am I going to become a leading edge leader like I know in my soul and my bones that I was born to be? And it may take some uncomfortable conversations, right? So I had a conversation this week with a goddess here in the room. I don't want to call her out because I don't know if she wants to be called out, but a goddess here in this room who's feeling a calling to be a prophetess. And she is a prophetess, and she's been given such amazing clairvoyant and clairaudient gifts that people around her do not understand. And the people around you don't need to understand your gifts because they're not their gifts. If they were meant to understand it, it would have been their gift. And so that's fine. Nothing is wrong with that. If people don't get your vision or get your journey or get where you are, it's okay. It's all right because it's not meant for them. And when they see you, they will eventually at some point maybe do like Coach Roz's mom and say, oh my goodness, you're a guru. I cried like a baby last year at the Goddess Pray Love retreat in Belize. My mom came with us and she said, I'm here to learn from my daughter. Like, oh my goodness, like my mom's like the most brilliant person I know. So let people be on their own clock and you be on yours. You have a mission that is separate from the people that you love, even if you love them, even if it is your partner, your parent, your child. Your mission is very singular, very specific to you, very specific to you. And so I told her to have a conversation with her loving family members because she's feeling awkward about putting herself out there in this way that she knows that she's been called to put herself out there. She tried to move away from it, tried to shut it up, tried to, all of those things. And I've shared with you all how, my great-great-grandmother had the same experience where, she felt spirit talking to her and she didn't want it. She didn't want that experience, right? So she would do the opposite of what they would tell her to do. Like they would say, don't eat pork to receive this guidance. And she'd eat some pork. Like, okay, I'm going to shut this up, right? And so I told this beautiful goddess, this prophetess, this light worker this week that I was having this conversation with my amazing VIP client. I said, your loving family members, have a conversation with them, and say, I'm about to block you on Facebook or social media with love, only because I love you and I care about you and I care about your opinion. And me caring about your opinion at this moment is holding me back because I'm still wavering and finding my legs and finding my truth. And I need right now to step into my power. And so I love you and I'm going to rock with you, forever. But right this minute, I need to be able to block you on my social media so that I can show up fully as myself. Not because it means anything about you, not because it is a judgment about you, but because it's about me. And until I feel firm in my, on my platform with my voice, with being seen and heard as who I truly am, I'm going to need to temporarily block you. And it's with love. I love you. I adore you. But I need to do this right now for this point in my evolution. And allow them to feel whatever it is they feel. Ask them, how do you feel about that? Have a conversation. Have a conversation with them. But you need to do what you need to do for your magic and your light and your power and who you are. Coach Kaylin says, wow, that is powerful. Yes, yes, this is it. This is the moment. This is the time. This is the place. You are the one that you've been waiting for, and it is now. It begins now. No more basic, no more coasting, no more being where it is easy. Okay? And so Coach Roz and Coach Kaylin, this is the same conversation for you as well. Let's continue that conversation in the VIP group about next steps. And Coach Kaylin, as a matter of fact, I'm going to give you the same challenge as well. I want 3 one-on-one clients for you as well. 3 one-on-one clients for you and your incredible mission and magic that you came to share. Yes, Goddess KJ, block with love. All right, my beautiful goddesses. Yes, so do you receive your power on this beautiful, beautiful day? Yes, 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 we do. Yes, 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 yes. Goddess Jew, I want to tell you, my mom is in the room, the virtual room, and she says, welcome, Goddess Jew. My mom adores you. My mom loves every single one of you, by the way. Side note. Hi, mommy. All right, goddesses, be seen, be heard, be an amazing movement as you were born to be. Namaste, goddesses. Namaste. Yes, take back the crown. That is beautiful over on Instagram. Be who you were born to be. Thank you for the hug.